Imagine waking up tomorrow with a mind as clear and calm as a serene lake, a mind that effortlessly retains and recalls the information you need when you need it. Sounds like a dream, right? But what if I told you that improving your memory overnight is not only possible but also deeply rooted in the ancient wisdom of Buddhism? In this video, we're going to show you how to transform your mind into a vast ocean of treasures, where every memory is a precious gem waiting to be discovered. Let's dive in. Lesson 1. Prioritize quality sleep. Our brains consolidate the information we've gathered throughout the day and turn it into lasting memories while we sleep, especially during deep sleep and REM, rapid eye movement stages. Without enough sleep, this consolidation process can be disrupted, leaving our memories cloudy and hard to access. Even the Buddha recognized the importance of rest. In the middle-length discourses, it's recorded that after lunch, the Buddha and his followers would often rest, especially when it was hot outside. This shows that sleep is not a luxury, but an essential part of a healthy and happy life. To improve your sleep, establish a calming bedtime routine. This could include reading, light stretching, or journaling. Aim to go to bed and wake up at the same time each day, even on weekends. Consistency helps regulate your body's internal clock, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. Mindfulness, a core principle in Buddhism, can also enhance your sleep. By staying present and letting go of mental chatter, you reduce the anxiety that can keep you awake. A simple body scan meditation before bed can help. As you lie down, close your eyes and bring your attention to your body, starting from the top of your head. Slowly move your focus downwards, noting any sensations, stress, or discomfort. As you do this, imagine each part of your body releasing tension and relaxing. This practice helps prepare your mind and body for a restful night. Lesson 2. Practice active recall. Active recall is a powerful memory technique where you deliberately retrieve information from your memory. It's like sending a diver into the sea of your mind to retrieve treasures. In Buddhism, this practice mirrors the act of reflection, where we contemplate and apply the teachings of the Buddha to our daily lives. Active recall isn't just about testing your memory. It's about deepening your understanding and making knowledge your own. The Buddha encouraged his followers not just to remember his teachings, but to live by them, to question and integrate them into their lives. Similarly, when you engage with information, questioning it and making it personal, you enhance your ability to remember it. One effective way to practice active recall is by teaching someone else what you've learned. This process, known as the protege effect, forces you to organize your thoughts, fill in gaps, and reinforce your memory. Writing is another effective tool. When you write down what you've learned, you consciously recall and organize it in a meaningful way. Creating mind maps, visual diagrams that connect ideas, can also help reinforce your memory by linking new information with what you already know. Lesson 3. Utilize mnemonics and visualization. Mnemonics and visualization are excellent tools for enhancing memory. They help create vivid, engaging mental images that are easier to recall than abstract facts. Visualization is a key component of Buddhist meditation, aiding in focus and insight. The Buddha often used metaphors and similes to convey complex ideas, crafting mental images that were easy for his followers to remember. For example, he likened the restless mind to a monkey, constantly jumping from thought to thought. Mnemonics work by linking new information to something familiar or easy to visualize, creating hooks in your brain that make the information easier to recall. Visualization involves creating detailed mental images that represent the information you want to remember. The more vivid and distinctive the image, the better. One powerful mnemonic technique is the method of loci, or the memory palace. This ancient method involves associating the items you want to remember with specific locations in a familiar place, like your home. As you mentally walk through this place, the vivid images you've created will help you recall the associated information. In Buddhist meditation, visualization is often used to cultivate positive qualities like loving kindness, compassion, and serenity. For example, in Metta Bhavana, loving-kindness meditation. Practitioners visualize sending love and kindness to themselves and others, reinforcing these emotions and making them easier to access in daily life. Lesson 4. Keep learning. Introducing new information to your mind is like adding fresh water to a pond. It keeps your thoughts vibrant and your memory sharp. Buddhism encourages lifelong learning as a path to wisdom and understanding. The Buddha himself sought knowledge from many teachers before achieving enlightenment and continued learning from the world around him even after attaining wisdom. He urged his followers to be open to new experiences and ideas. Learning new skills or subjects can enhance memory by creating new connections and perspectives. Research shows that learning new skills can increase the density of gray matter in the brain, proving its function. Moreover, learning something new brings a sense of joy and fulfillment. In Buddhism, this joy from learning is called mudita, or sympathetic joy, and it is one of the 4 Brahma Viharas, or divine abodes. To improve your memory through learning, choose something that excites you, whether it's a new language, musical instrument, or spiritual practice. Set clear, measurable goals to stay motivated and break the learning process into manageable steps. Remember that making mistakes is a natural part of learning. Embrace them as opportunities for growth. In Buddhism, the concept of beginner's mind, or shoshin in Japanese, emphasizes approaching learning with openness, eagerness, and a lack of preconceptions. No matter how advanced you are, maintaining a beginner's mind keeps you open to new insights and experiences. Lesson 5. Exercise regularly. Exercise is not just good for your body, it's essential for your mind. Physical activity increases blood flow to the brain, improving memory and cognitive function. In Buddhism, the connection between mind and body is recognized as vital to overall well-being. The Buddha advocated for a balanced lifestyle, which includes regular physical activity. Exercise has been shown to increase the size of the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for learning and memory. It also triggers the release of growth factors that promote the health of brain cells, the growth of new blood vessels, and the survival of new neurons. To benefit your memory, aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week. Choose activities you enjoy, such as brisk walking, swimming, or yoga. Mindfulness can enhance the benefits of exercise. By focusing on your breath, body movements, and the present moment, you engage both mind and body in a holistic workout. Lesson 6. Manage stress. Stress is an inevitable part of life, but too much of it can harm your body, mind, and memory. In Buddhism, stress is often linked to craving, aversion, and ignorance, the 3 poisons that lead to suffering. The Buddha taught that mindfulness and acceptance can help reduce stress and suffering. Chronic stress can shrink the hippocampus, impairing memory. It also increases cortisol levels, a stress hormone that can make it harder to form and retrieve memories. In Buddhism, a scattered, busy mind is known as vitakka, one of the 5 hindrances to meditation and spiritual growth. To manage stress, incorporate mindfulness and acceptance into your daily routine. Simple practices like deep breathing, loving kindness meditation, or mindful movement can help you stay grounded. Remember that stress is like a storm. It may darken the sky and stir the waves, but it doesn't last forever. Through mindfulness and acceptance, you can weather the storm and emerge calm and clear. Lesson 7. Maintain a healthy lifestyle. A strong mind and body are built on a foundation of healthy living. In Buddhism, living a balanced, healthy life is essential for spiritual growth and well-being. The Buddha taught the Noble Eightfold Path, which includes principles for living a peaceful and fulfilling life. To support your memory, pay attention to your diet, sleep, exercise, and stress management. Eat a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Practice mindful eating by savoring each bite and avoiding distractions. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night and establish a regular sleep routine. Engage in regular physical activity and incorporate mindfulness into your exercise. Cultivate positive emotions like happiness, gratitude, and kindness. Do activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, such as learning something new, volunteering, or following a spiritual practice. Strengthen your social connections by spending time with loved ones and engaging in meaningful conversations. In Buddhism, the concept of Sangha emphasizes the importance of community and mutual support on the spiritual path. Remember that living a healthy life is like building a strong foundation. Everything else, including memory, depends on it. Take care of your health first, and your mind and life will flourish. Your mind is like a vast ocean, and your memories are the treasures hidden within it. By following these 7 steps, you can bring these treasures to the surface and enrich your life in countless ways. But remember, the goal isn't just to improve your memory, to cultivate a mind that is clear, calm, and compassionate. The ultimate goal is to live wisely, kindly, and happily, following the Buddha's path to awakening. May this message bring you peace and happiness, and may your mind be an ocean full of riches, full of knowledge, joy, and kindness for all living beings.
In the quiet moments when the mind begins to settle and the distractions of everyday life fade into the background, we often find ourselves faced with the weight of emotional wounds carried from the past. These wounds, often deeply rooted, are not just a product of our current life, but a result of countless experiences that transcend this existence. From a Buddhist perspective, these wounds are intricately tied to our karma, the patterns of actions and reactions that we've accumulated over many lifetimes. Karma, in its simplest form, is the principle of cause and effect. Our thoughts, words, and actions in past lives shape the circumstances of our present one. Just as we cannot escape the ripples caused by a stone thrown into a pond, we cannot avoid the karmic consequences of actions taken long ago. These karmic imprints often manifest as emotional wounds, feelings of loss, fear, anger, or sorrow that seem inexplicable or disproportionately intense in relation to our current life experiences. From a Buddhist lens, these emotional wounds can be understood as karmic seeds that have ripened. In this life, we experience the fruits of our past actions, and through that experience, we have the opportunity to transform our relationship with those wounds, creating the conditions for liberation. However, in many cases, we resist this transformation. We cling to the pain, not because we want to suffer, but because the wound feels so much a part of us that letting go seems impossible. Buddhism teaches that suffering arises from attachment and ignorance. We become attached to the narratives of our wounds, stories that tell us who we are, who we have been, and what we are capable of. These narratives, formed over lifetimes, reinforce our sense of self and identity. Even when they are painful, they provide a sense of continuity, grounding us in a known reality. To heal, we must be willing to question the validity of these stories, to see through the layers of delusion and misunderstanding that cloud our perception of ourselves and the world. Central to the healing of emotional wounds in Buddhism is the understanding of impermanence. Everything in this life, including our suffering, is transient. Our emotional wounds, no matter how deep, are not fixed or eternal. They are dynamic and constantly changing, influenced by the conditions of our internal and external environment. When we recognize the impermanence of our wounds, we begin to loosen the grip they have on us. We see them as temporary states rather than defining aspects of who we are. Meditation becomes a crucial tool on this path of healing. In meditation, we cultivate mindfulness and awareness, allowing us to observe our emotions without judgment or attachment. Through meditation, we learn to sit with our pain, to become intimately familiar with it, rather than running away from it or pushing it aside. This process of bearing witness to our emotional wounds without the need to fix or alter them creates space for healing to occur naturally. The practice of mindfulness encourages us to observe our emotions as passing phenomena, like clouds drifting across the sky, rather than as permanent fixtures in our psyche. Buddhism also emphasizes the importance of compassion in the healing process. Compassion, both for ourselves and others, allows us to soften the harsh judgments we often place on our wounds. Instead of viewing our suffering as a personal failure or flaw, we begin to see it as part of the human condition. We recognize that, like us, others too carry emotional wounds, and in that shared experience, we find connection and empathy. Compassion opens the door to self-acceptance, allowing us to embrace the totality of our being, wounds and all, without shame or guilt. The Buddhist concept of non-self, anatta, is another key element in healing emotional wounds. According to this teaching, the self that we cling to, the one defined by our wounds, memories and desires, is an illusion. There is no permanent, unchanging I at the core of our being. Our sense of self is a construct created by our thoughts, emotions and experiences. By clinging to this illusory self, we perpetuate our suffering, reinforcing the wounds that define us. However, when we begin to see through the illusion of self, we realize that our emotional wounds are not personal. They are not ours in the way we typically think. They are simply experiences, arising and passing away according to causes and conditions. This realization of non-self can be profoundly liberating. It allows us to step back from our emotional wounds and view them with greater equanimity. Instead of being caught in the drama of our suffering, we can observe it from a place of stillness and peace. This doesn't mean that the pain disappears overnight, but it does lose its grip on us. The emotional wounds that once defined us begin to dissolve as we stop identifying with them. One of the most powerful practices in Buddhism for healing emotional wounds is the practice of loving kindness, metta meditation. This practice involves cultivating an attitude of unconditional love and compassion toward ourselves and all beings. Often, our emotional wounds stem from feelings of unworthiness or inadequacy, from the belief that we are not deserving of love or happiness. By practicing loving kindness, we actively counter these destructive beliefs. We send love and kindness to ourselves, not because we are perfect, but because we are inherently worthy of love simply by being alive. In loving kindness meditation, we begin by directing this love toward ourselves, repeating phrases like, "May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be free from suffering." Over time, we extend this love outward, first to those we care about, then to neutral people, and finally to those we have difficulty with, even those who may have caused us emotional harm. This practice helps us to break down the walls of resentment, anger, and fear that often surround our emotional wounds. It teaches us to let go of grudges and cultivate forgiveness, both for ourselves and others. Forgiveness, from a Buddhist perspective, is not about condoning harmful actions, but about releasing the emotional burden they have placed upon us. It is an act of liberation, freeing us from the chains of anger and resentment that keep our wounds alive. By forgiving others, we allow ourselves to heal, to move beyond the pain of the past, and embrace the present moment with openness and grace. One of the greatest challenges in healing emotional wounds is dealing with the residual pain that remains long after the initial trauma has passed. This lingering pain can feel like an anchor, holding us back from living fully in the present. Buddhism teaches that this residual pain is a form of attachment, a clinging to the past that prevents us from experiencing the freedom of the present. To release this pain, we must be willing to let go of our attachment to the story of the wound. This doesn't mean denying or ignoring the pain, but recognizing that it no longer serves us. Letting go is an act of courage and trust. It requires us to believe that we are capable of living without the wound, that we are not defined by our suffering. This can be particularly difficult when the wound has been with us for a long time, when it has become a central part of our identity. But in letting go, we create the space for something new to emerge. We open ourselves to the possibility of healing and transformation. In many ways, the Buddhist path to healing emotional wounds is not about eliminating pain, but about changing our relationship to it. Instead of seeing pain as something to be avoided at all costs, we learn to see it as a teacher, a guide on the path to liberation. Our wounds become opportunities for growth, for deepening our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. In this way, even our suffering becomes a form of wisdom, a tool for awakening to the truth of our existence. The practice of mindfulness allows us to see the interconnectedness of all things, including our emotional wounds. We begin to recognize that our suffering is not isolated or unique, but is part of a larger web of causes and conditions that affect all beings. This recognition helps us to cultivate a sense of humility and compassion, both for ourselves and others. We see that our wounds are not personal failures, but part of the shared human experience. As we deepen our practice, we may come to realize that the very things we have been avoiding, our emotional wounds, are the key to our liberation. By facing them directly, with mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom, we can begin to unravel the knots of suffering that have bound us for so long. We can start to see our wounds not as obstacles on the path, but as stepping stones to greater understanding and freedom. Ultimately, healing emotional wounds in the Buddhist tradition is about coming to terms with the nature of reality. It's about understanding that pain, like everything else in life, is impermanent, and that we have the power to transform our relationship to it. It's about recognizing the truth of interconnectedness and realizing that our wounds are not separate from the rest of existence. And it's about cultivating the qualities of mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom that allow us to live with greater ease and freedom, no matter what life throws our way. Through this process of healing, we come to see that liberation is not something that lies outside of us, in some distant future or ideal state. It is something that is available to us in every moment, right here, right now. By transforming our relationship to our emotional wounds, we transform our relationship to life itself. We step out of the cycle of suffering and into the freedom of the present moment, where we can live with greater clarity, peace, and joy. As you continue this journey of healing and self-discovery, remember that the path to liberation begins with understanding and compassion for yourself. Emotional wounds may seem overwhelming, but through mindfulness, meditation, and the wisdom of Buddhism, you can transform your suffering into a source of strength and growth. Thank you for watching and being part of this transformative journey. If you found value in this content, be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos exploring spirituality, healing, and the deeper truths of life. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Feel free to share them in the comments below. Let's support each other in this ongoing path of healing and awakening. Until next time, may you continue to find peace, joy, and wisdom on your journey to liberation. See you in the next video. Have you ever thought about the best way to kickstart your day? Not just to wake up, but to genuinely detoxify your body, especially your kidneys. Imagine starting each morning, not just feeling refreshed, but also initiating a natural detox process that benefits both your kidneys and overall health. It's more than just getting out of bed. It's about energizing your body and setting a positive tone for the day. Today we'll dive into a simple morning ritual that can help achieve this goal. And stay with me until the end, because I'll reveal a special tip that you won't want to miss. This isn't just ordinary advice, it's a game changer that can take your detox routine and overall health to the next level. We will explore how small changes in your morning routine can significantly impact your well-being through an inspiring Zen story. In a quiet and serene valley surrounded by misty mountains and ancient forests, there stood a small monastery known for its teachings of peace, health, and balance. This sanctuary was a place of learning, where monks and seekers alike would journey to find inner tranquility and wisdom. The monastery was led by Master Samten, a wise and compassionate Buddhist master who had dedicated his life to the study of both spiritual and physical well-being. He was known not just for his profound understanding of meditation and Buddhist teachings, but also for his extensive knowledge of health and nutrition. Master Samten believed that the body and mind were interconnected and that one could not be truly healthy without nurturing both. He often used the natural world around him to illustrate his teachings. In particular, he had a deep affinity for fruits, considering them gifts from the earth that held not only physical nourishment, but also spiritual lessons. To him, a fruit symbolized the transient nature of life. It begins as a small blossom, grows into a ripe fruit, and eventually withers away, reminding his disciples of the importance of living in the present and savoring each moment with gratitude. One morning, as the monastery was blanketed in the gentle stillness of dawn, a young man named Dawa arrived at its gates. Dawa had traveled a long distance, drawn by the stories he had heard of Master Samten's wisdom and knowledge of health. Although Dawa enjoyed many aspects of his life, he was plagued by declining health, specifically issues with his kidneys. His energy levels were low, his spirit was dampened, and despite seeking help from doctors, he felt lost and overwhelmed. They had advised him to change his diet and lifestyle, but the vast array of information left him feeling paralyzed and uncertain about what steps to take. With a mixture of hope and anxiety, Dawa approached the monastery, seeking the guidance of Master Samten. As he crossed the threshold of the peaceful sanctuary, he was greeted with warmth and kindness by the monks, who led him to the garden where the master was meditating. Master Samten, seated beneath the canopy of an ancient cherry blossom tree, opened his eyes and welcomed Dawa with a gentle smile. He listened patiently as Dawa poured out his worries, speaking of his failing health and his desire to find balance and peace. "Master," Dawa said, his voice heavy with concern, "I have come seeking your help. My health is deteriorating because of problems with my kidneys. Though the doctors have advised me to improve my diet, I feel lost. I don't know where to begin or what changes to make." Master Samten nodded thoughtfully, his eyes calm and understanding. "Dawa," he replied, "the health of our bodies is indeed a reflection of the harmony we carry within our lives. Healing is not just about addressing the physical body, it is a journey that involves both the body and the spirit. Nature, in its wisdom, provides us with remedies that nurture and heal. Today, I will teach you how to start each day in a way that nourishes your body, supports your kidneys, and brings you closer to balance and inner peace." He gestured for Dawa to sit beside him under the cherry blossom tree, its delicate petals fluttering gently in the breeze. "I will reveal to you 3 fruits that we monks here in the monastery use every morning. They are simple, yet their effects on our health and spirit are profound. Before we discuss these fruits, let us first understand why caring for our kidneys is so important." Master Samten took a deep breath, allowing a moment of stillness to wash over them before he continued. "The kidneys, Dawa, are like the vigilant guardians of our body's internal environment. They work quietly and tirelessly every single day, filtering out toxins and excess fluids, balancing electrolytes, and ensuring that our blood remains clean and healthy. They may not be the most celebrated organs, like the heart or the brain, but their role is just as crucial for our overall well-being." He paused, allowing Dawa to absorb his words. "You see," he went on, "our kidneys process around 50 gallons of blood each day, removing waste products and excess fluids to produce urine. They also regulate important functions such as blood pressure, red blood cell production, and calcium metabolism. In short, the kidneys are fundamental to keeping our bodies functioning smoothly." "But even these silent heroes can become overwhelmed," the master added, his tone becoming more serious. In our modern world, our bodies are constantly exposed to a barrage of toxins, from the air we breathe, the water we drink, to the processed foods we consume. When we burden our kidneys with an unhealthy diet, lack of hydration, and high stress levels, we force them to work harder, increasing the risk of issues like kidney stones, infections, and chronic kidney disease. Master Samton noticed the concern in Dawa's eyes and continued gently, "The good news is that our kidneys respond remarkably well to care and support, especially when we choose foods that assist their natural detoxification process. This is why it is vital to pay close attention to our diet, particularly the foods we consume in the morning. By starting the day with the right choices, we not only cleanse and energize our kidneys, but also set a positive tone for the rest of the day." He looked at Dawa and said, "Today I will introduce you to 3 fruits that have unique properties to support kidney health. They will not only nourish your body, but also enhance your spirit and overall well-being. These fruits, when incorporated into your morning routine, can help to naturally cleanse your kidneys, boost your energy, and promote long-term health." Dawa listened intently, his heart filled with hope. Master Samton's words resonated deeply within him, offering not just practical advice, but a sense of calm and empowerment. As he sat under the cherry blossom tree, he felt a renewed determination to care for his body and mind. The Master's teachings offered him a path that was simple yet profound, a way to find balance and healing through the gifts of nature. The 3 fruits for morning detox. 1. Watermelon, the summer classic. "Let's begin with a summer classic," Master Samton said with a serene voice. "Watermelon is not just perfect for picnics, it's a powerhouse of hydration and nutrients, making it an ideal choice for your morning detox. Its high water content naturally rinses your kidneys, aiding in the cleansing of toxins. Watermelon also contains antioxidants like lycopene, which supports kidney health and reduces the risk of certain diseases. Each bite," he continued, "is like a wave of freshness that supports your kidney's filtration process." However, Dawa hesitated. "Master Samton, I know watermelon is beneficial, but I struggle with its texture. Is there another way to incorporate it into my diet?" With understanding, Master Samton smiled. "I see, Dawa. If the texture is challenging for you, try a morning watermelon smoothie. Blend fresh watermelon chunks with ice, a splash of lime for zest, and mint leaves for a revitalizing touch. This not only aids kidney detoxification, but also transforms your breakfast into a pleasurable, rejuvenating moment." 2. Blueberries, the tiny powerhouses. "Next, we have the formidable blueberry," Samton continued. "Though small, blueberries are mighty in health benefits, especially for preventing urinary tract infections and supporting kidney function. Rich in antioxidants and proanthocyanidins, they prevent harmful bacteria from sticking to the urinary tract walls, reducing the risk of infections." "Master, how can I incorporate blueberries into my breakfast?" Dawa asked, intrigued. "For a simple way," the Master replied. "Add fresh or dried blueberries to oatmeal or yogurt. This combination not only tastes delicious, but provides your kidneys with essential protection and a dose of antioxidants. Even if you enjoy a chocolate-flavored yogurt," Samton advised, "try to choose one with high cocoa content. Alternatively, opt for dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa for a balanced blend of taste and health benefits." 3. Lemons, the citrus wonder. The third fruit, Master Samton revealed, is the humble lemon. More than just a garnish, lemons are loaded with vitamin C and antioxidants, enhancing your body's natural detox processes. They help maintain your body's pH balance, which is crucial for kidney health and discourages the formation of kidney stones. "Incorporating lemons into your morning routine is simple," he continued. "Start each day with a glass of warm water with the juice of half a lemon. This practice not only hydrates, but also stimulates your digestive system, setting your body up for effective detoxification throughout the day." Dawa listened attentively, prepared to adopt these new habits for his holistic health. The Master reminded him, Remember, young friend, even small changes can make a significant difference in your journey to better health. As we explored these beneficial fruits, it's clear how impactful they can be for kidney health and overall well-being. Now, for the special tip you've been waiting for, combine these fruits strategically in your morning routine. Start with warm lemon water to kickstart your digestion and hydration. Then enjoy a watermelon smoothie or blueberry yogurt for a refreshing and antioxidant-rich breakfast. This combination not only detoxifies and nourishes your body, but sets a positive foundation for the rest of your day. Every small step you take in your morning ritual is an investment in your long-term health. Remember, it's all about balance and making mindful choices. Until next time, may each day be filled with energy and vitality.
Have you ever been cheated on? It's a painful experience that can leave you feeling betrayed and heartbroken. However, what if there was a different way to handle it? Instead of letting it consume you, you could use it as a stepping stone towards personal growth and inner peace. In this guide, we will delve into Buddhist principles that can help you navigate through the pain of betrayal and transform it into an opportunity for self-discovery and enlightenment.
Step 1. Accept your feelings. The first step towards healing is to acknowledge your feelings and accept them without judgment. It's natural to feel hurt, angry, or betrayed when someone cheats on you. Instead of suppressing your emotions, allow yourself to feel them fully. This will help you process your emotions and move towards acceptance. Remember that your feelings are valid, and it's okay to feel the way you do. Engage in activities that help you express your emotions, such as journaling, talking to a friend, or engaging in creative activities. This will help you gain clarity and move towards healing. Accepting your feelings is not the same as dwelling on them. Acknowledge your emotions and then let them go. This will help you move towards acceptance and inner peace. Step 2. Avoid blaming. Blaming yourself or your partner will only lead to more suffering. Instead of focusing on who is at fault, try to understand the root cause of the infidelity. This will help you gain clarity and move towards forgiveness. Buddhism teaches us that infidelity is a result of our own desires and attachments. When we cling to our desires and expectations, we create suffering for ourselves and others. Understanding the root cause of the infidelity helps you gain clarity and move towards forgiveness. Remember that forgiveness does not mean condoning the behavior. It means letting go of the anger and resentment that is holding you back. Forgiveness is a powerful tool that can help you move towards healing and inner peace. Step 3. Take time for yourself. It's important to take time for yourself to reflect on your emotions and needs. This will help you gain perspective and find a way forward. Engage in activities that bring you joy, such as meditation, yoga, or spending time in nature. Buddhism teaches us that taking time for ourselves is not selfish, but rather an act of self-care. When we take care of ourselves, we are better equipped to take care of others. Remember that healing takes time. You don't have to rush the process or force yourself to feel better. Allow yourself to take the time you need to heal and find a way forward. Step 4. Don't be oblivious. Ignoring the problem will only make it worse. It's important to confront the issue and communicate with your partner. This will help you gain clarity and move towards resolution. When you find out that your partner has cheated on you, it's natural to feel hurt and betrayed. However, ignoring the problem will only make it worse. Confront the issue and communicate with your partner to gain clarity and move towards resolution. Start by asking your partner why they cheated and how they feel about the relationship. Listen to their response without interrupting or judging them. Then express your own feelings and thoughts in a calm and respectful manner. Together, you can work towards rebuilding trust and strengthening your relationship. Step 5. Don't rely on your ex for support. It's important to remember that your ex-partner may not be the best source of support during this difficult time. Instead, create a support system that can help you through this challenging period. Reach out to friends, family, or a therapist for support. Surround yourself with people who care about you and can provide you with the emotional support you need to heal and move forward. it's okay to ask for help when you need it. Don't be afraid to reach out to others for support, and don't feel like you have to go through this alone. You deserve to have people in your life who love and support you, and who will be there for you when you need them the most. Step 6. Work on yourself. Infidelity can be a wake-up call to work on yourself and your relationship. Use this opportunity to reflect on your values, goals, and needs. This will help you grow as a person and create a healthier relationship in the future. Mindfulness, a key principle in Buddhism, involves being fully present in the moment and accepting it without judgment. This can help you manage your emotions and respond to the situation in a more balanced way. Compassion, another fundamental Buddhist principle, involves understanding and empathizing with others' suffering. In the context of infidelity, it means empathizing with your partner's weaknesses that led them to cheat, without condoning their actions. If the emotional toll is too heavy, seek help from a therapist or counselor. They can provide you with strategies to cope with your feelings and guide you through the healing process. Engage in activities that nourish your spirit, such as meditation, yoga, or any other practice that brings you peace and clarity. Clear boundaries are crucial for any relationship. They help each partner understand their responsibilities and expectations. If boundaries were crossed in your relationship, it's important to re-establish them. Step 7. Forgive. Forgiveness is a powerful tool that can help you move towards healing. It's important to forgive yourself and your partner for any mistakes that were made. This will help you let go of the past and move towards a brighter future. In Buddhism, forgiveness is seen as a practice to overcome harmful thoughts and feelings, not as a means of letting someone else's actions go without consequence. It's about finding peace within oneself and fostering a sense of compassion, even in the face of betrayal. Remember, forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or condoning the hurtful actions, but rather releasing the negative emotions that bind you to them. It's a step towards understanding and empathy, where you acknowledge the pain caused, but choose not to let it define your relationship with yourself or others. By practicing forgiveness, you're not only setting yourself free from the chains of bitterness and resentment, but also cultivating a heart that is open, compassionate, and understanding. This is the essence of Buddhist teachings, to live in harmony with oneself and others, regardless of the circumstances. So if someone cheats on you, take a deep breath, find your inner peace, and start your journey of forgiveness. It's not easy, but it's a path worth walking. Every step you take is a step towards healing and personal growth. Step 8. Create a support system. It's important to create a support system that can help you through this difficult time. Reach out to friends, family, or a therapist for support. Consider joining a support group where you can connect with others who are going through similar experiences. This can provide a sense of community and understanding that is incredibly healing. Remember, it's okay to lean on others during this time. You don't have to go through this alone. Buddhism teaches us about the interconnectedness of all beings, and this is a time when you can truly feel that connection. Consider seeking guidance from Buddhist teachings or a spiritual mentor. They can provide you with wisdom and perspective during this challenging time. The teachings of Buddhism, such as the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path, can offer valuable insights into suffering and how to overcome it. Take care of your physical health. Regular exercise, a healthy diet, and adequate sleep can help you maintain your strength and resilience during this difficult period. Remember, your physical health is closely linked to your emotional well-being. Step 9. Stay calm. Infidelity can be an emotional roller coaster. It's important to stay calm and grounded during this time. Engage in activities that help you relax, such as deep breathing, meditation, or yoga. Remember that your feelings are valid and it's okay to feel hurt. However, try not to let these feelings control your actions. Instead, use this time to reflect on your relationship and what you want moving forward. Buddhism teaches us about the impermanence of life and that change is a part of existence. Use this understanding to help you cope with the situation. You may also find solace in the teachings of Buddha, such as the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path, which provide guidance on how to deal with suffering and achieve a state of peace. consider seeking support from trusted friends, family, or a mental health professional. They can provide a listening ear, advice, and strategies to help you navigate this challenging time. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. Step 10. Be honest with yourself. It's important to be honest with yourself about your emotions and needs. This will help you gain clarity and move towards resolution. Acknowledge your feelings of betrayal, disappointment, and hurt. It's natural to experience a range of emotions, and it's crucial to give yourself permission to feel them. Reflect on what you need to heal and move forward. This could be anything from seeking professional help, such as therapy, to needing time and space to process your feelings. Remember that it's not your fault that someone else chose to betray your trust. Treat yourself with kindness and patience as you navigate through this challenging time. Buddhism teaches us about the impermanence of life and the importance of detachment. Use this time to immerse yourself in these teachings. They can provide comfort and guidance during this difficult period. Meditation can help manage stress and anxiety, promoting inner peace and emotional well-being. Regular practice can also enhance self-awareness, helping you understand your feelings and needs better. Step 11. Don't make decisions out of fear. Experiencing infidelity can be a daunting ordeal. It is crucial to make choices grounded in your values and desires rather than succumbing to fear. By doing so, you can pave the way for a more promising future for yourself. Step 12. Seek professional help. Dealing with infidelity is a multifaceted matter that often necessitates professional assistance. If you find yourself in such a situation, reaching out to a therapist or counselor can provide you with the support you need. These professionals are skilled in aiding individuals through difficult times, helping you gain clarity, process your emotions, and navigate a path towards healing and moving forward.
Experiencing infidelity can be a distressing ordeal, leaving us with a sense of confusion and isolation. Nonetheless, by embracing the spiritual guidance of Buddhism, we can discover a journey to recovery and attain inner serenity. It is crucial to acknowledge our emotions, refrain from assigning blame, allocate time for self-care, and establish a network of supportive individuals. Through the passage of time, patience, and empathy, we can progress towards a more promising tomorrow.
The law of attraction and spiritual teachings, like those found in Buddhism, place a significant emphasis on the practice of mindful acceptance. By recognizing and avoiding harmful energies or influences, we can safeguard our journey toward lasting wealth, abundance, and spiritual fulfillment. If you find value in this message and want to help us spread awareness, please like and share this video to boost its reach through the YouTube algorithm. And don't forget to subscribe. Only 99.4% of our viewers have subscribed, and your support can make a profound difference. As we continue on our path toward prosperity and well-being, it is crucial to remain vigilant about what we allow into our lives. Whether it's physical objects, favors, or even relationships, everything we accept carries an energy that can shape our experiences. The law of attraction teaches us that the energies we welcome into our lives influence the vibrations we emit, which in turn attract similar energies back to us. This concept isn't just a metaphysical idea. It's deeply rooted in spiritual traditions like Buddhism, which emphasizes that our actions, thoughts, and the environment we cultivate play a pivotal role in determining our destiny. One of the most fundamental aspects of this teaching is the understanding that every object, favor, or relationship carries the energy of its source. When you accept something from someone else, you are not merely receiving a physical object. You are also inviting the energy, intentions, and possibly even the karmic influences associated with that object into your life. If the person offering the object harbors negative energy or harmful intentions, this can have a detrimental effect on your own energy field and overall well-being. Buddha once wisely said, "Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened." happiness never decreases by being shared. This profound statement reminds us that positive energy is not only renewable, but can multiply and spread, enriching the lives of many. However, it's equally important to recognize that the inverse is also true. Negative energy can spread just as easily, potentially leading to suffering and misfortune. Think about the everyday objects that surround you. Have you ever stopped to consider the energy they might carry? Just as we are cautious about intimate personal items like used clothing or toothbrushes, we should extend that caution to objects that carry spiritual or emotional energy. This aspect of our daily lives is often overlooked, yet it can have a significant impact on our mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. When we accept items without carefully considering their origins or the energy they might carry, we might unknowingly invite negativity into our lives. For instance, imagine receiving a piece of jewelry that once belonged to someone who experienced great suffering or tragedy. This object, though beautiful, may carry residual energy from its previous owner that could subtly influence your emotions and well-being in ways you might not immediately recognize. The jewelry, which may have witnessed countless moments of pain, could transmit that energy to you, affecting your own life in unforeseen ways. In today's materialistic world, we often perceive gifts and favors as purely beneficial, without considering the intangible qualities they might carry. The act of giving and receiving gifts has become a simple transaction, yet the emotional and spiritual baggage that these gifts might carry can influence our lives in unexpected ways. This is why it is so important to cultivate awareness and discernment when accepting anything into our lives. As the famous saying goes, "Not all that glitters is gold." This serves as a powerful reminder that not everything that appears valuable or attractive on the surface is truly beneficial for our well-being. Moreover, accepting favors or gifts can sometimes place us in a position of obligation or indebtedness, which can be particularly harmful to our sense of independence and self-reliance. In the business world, for example, accepting a favor might create an expectation for reciprocation, complicating professional relationships and decision-making processes. This sense of obligation can lead to feelings of resentment, stress, or even manipulation, which can further impact your mental and emotional health. In personal relationships, accepting gifts or favors without careful consideration might lead to an imbalance, creating a sense of obligation that undermines genuine connection and mutual respect. To navigate this complex and often delicate landscape, we must adopt a mindful approach. Before accepting anything, be it an object, favor, or even a relationship, take a moment to consider its origin and the energy it might carry. Ask yourself if it aligns with your values, if it serves a genuine need in your life, and if you are prepared to accept the energy that comes with it. By doing so, you protect your own energy and ensure that you remain in control of what influences your life. Lao Tzu, the ancient Chinese philosopher, wisely said, "He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough." This profound teaching emphasizes the value of contentment and the importance of being selective about what we allow into our lives. It's a reminder that true wealth and abundance do not come from accumulating more, but from appreciating and safeguarding what we already have. The practice of mindful acceptance is not only a powerful tool for maintaining our energy and well-being, but it also fosters a deeper understanding and appreciation of the true value of the things we choose to keep in our lives. By being discerning about the gifts and favors we accept, we can protect ourselves from unwanted negative influences and maintain a positive and prosperous life. This mindful approach not only shields us from potential harm, but also enhances our spiritual growth, leading to a deeper connection with our true selves and the universe. Let's delve deeper into some specific examples of objects and situations where mindful acceptance is especially important. 1. Religious or spiritual items. Religious or spiritual items, such as rosaries, prayer beads, or statues, carry significant spiritual energy. These items are often infused with the energies and intentions of their previous owners, which can profoundly influence their impact on your life. For instance, a rosary used with ill intentions or a statue from a place of conflict might carry residual negative energy that could affect your peace and prosperity. It's crucial to be cautious about accepting such items into your life. If you ever feel compelled to accept a spiritual item, consider purifying it through a cleansing ritual to neutralize any negative energy. 2. Jewelry. Jewelry, especially heirlooms, holds significant emotional and spiritual energy from its previous owners. Imagine wearing a beautiful necklace passed down through generations, but each previous owner had a troubled life filled with hardships and negative experiences. This negative energy can linger, potentially attracting bad luck or even hindering your financial growth. A powerful Buddhist story illustrates this concept. A young woman named May received a stunning jeweled ring from a wealthy merchant. Cautious, May brought the ring to her wise grandmother, who sensed the heavy burden of sorrow and misfortune associated with it. Following her grandmother's advice, May returned the ring and soon found herself on a path of prosperity and peace, unburdened by the negative energy the ring carried. 3. Mirrors. Mirrors are much more than reflective surfaces. They are often viewed as portals to spiritual realms. A mirror that has been in someone's home for years might absorb and reflect the emotions, experiences, and energies of its previous owner. Bringing a used mirror into your home is not a simple act. It's inviting an unknown history into your personal space. Different cultures have long recognized mirrors as powerful objects, often using them in rituals or as tools for divination. A used mirror might carry not only the physical fingerprints of its previous owner, but also their emotional and spiritual imprints, which could subtly influence the harmony of your space. 4. Used mattresses. A mattress might seem like a practical item, but it's intimately connected to our well-being. Over time, a mattress absorbs the energies of those who sleep on it, including their stress, joy, and health issues. Accepting a used mattress can bring these energies into your life, affecting your sleep quality and overall health. There's a story of a family who decided to save money by accepting a used mattress from a friend. Soon after, they began experiencing restless nights and unexplained health issues. Once they replaced the mattress with a new one, their sleep improved and their health issues diminished. This anecdote highlights the importance of being mindful of the energy we bring into our most personal spaces. 5. Wallets and purses. Wallets and purses are more than just accessories. They are symbols of our financial journey and security. Accepting a used wallet or purse can inadvertently transfer the financial energy of the previous owner to you. This energy can influence your financial habits either positively or negatively. Imagine receiving a used wallet from someone who has faced financial struggles. The wallet, imbued with the energy of scarcity and hardship, might subconsciously influence your spending and saving habits. By choosing a new wallet, you set a positive financial tone and attract prosperity. 6. Locks. Locks symbolize security and protection, but accepting used locks can bring the opposite into your life. A lock from an unknown source might carry the energy of fear, insecurity, or even past misdeeds, subtly affecting your sense of safety and peace. Consider the story of a family who moved into a new home and decided to reuse the previous owner's locks to save money. Despite their efforts, they constantly felt uneasy and experienced several minor break-ins. Eventually, they replaced the locks with new ones, and their sense of security improved dramatically. This underscores the importance of starting fresh with items that symbolize protection. 7. Salt. Salt is a powerful substance used in various spiritual and cleansing rituals. However, accepting salt from someone else can carry their energy and intentions into your life. This is why it's often considered bad luck to accept or borrow salt in many cultures. When you accept salt from someone else, you might inadvertently invite their energy, whether positive or negative, into your life. To maintain your spiritual purity and well-being, it's best to use your own salt or to cleanse any gifted salt before use. Practicing mindful acceptance is a powerful and transformative approach to protecting your energy and ensuring your continued growth and well-being. By being discerning about what we accept into our lives, whether it be objects, favors, or relationships, we can create an environment that supports our highest good and aligns with our spiritual path. This mindful approach not only shields us from potential harm, but also helps us cultivate a life of true abundance, prosperity, and peace. So, the next time you are offered something, take a moment to reflect on its origins, the energy it carries, and its alignment with your values. By doing so, you'll be better equipped to make choices that enhance your life and contribute to your journey toward true wealth and well-being. Thank you for watching and for your support. If this message resonated with you, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. Your engagement helps us reach more people and spread the word about the importance of mindful living.